sit to my hip on the side the guy throws a leg in. What's the best leg defense? Anybody?
Don't let him in.
Don't let the legs in, all right? But we already messed that up. That's why we're working on the leg counters, all right? So leg got in there, now we have to deal with it. Remember, nothing is easy once a guy gets a leg in, all right? Leg comes in, I'm gonna sit to my hip. Where am I sitting? What about my butt? Do I sit to my butt? This guy's a genius over there, all right? Do not sit to your butt on this. What I mean is, do not sit to your butt. Don't put both butt cheeks on the mat, all right? I'm gonna sit to my hip. Well, my hip on the mat, I'm gonna do that by bringing my knee up underneath my chest, maybe even underneath my chin. So when I sit, it's gonna be here. Bringing my knee up. Now I'm on my hip, all right? Notice my position. Is my chest facing the mat or facing the ceiling?
Mat.
Chest is gonna be facing the mat, all right? So when I sit, I'm gonna be turning down here with my chest facing the mat, all right? I'm in a ball. I don't have my legs extended here, all right? I'm tight in a ball right here. This is the position I want to be in, okay? Now there's a few things you're gonna have to worry about when you get here. One, you got somebody on top of you that's trying to turn you. That's the most important thing. So you gotta wrestle here, you gotta be tough. The guy's gonna be trying to turn you, he's gonna be punching you in the nose, trying to cross face you, rip your face off, you gotta deal with it. It's tough. A good leg rider just got a leg in, it's not gonna be easy, okay? So when I sit, I'm gonna have to wrestle here. First thing I'm gonna do is seal the guy out with my armpits. Because what was one fundamental we already talked about on bottom? Don't stop moving, right? Second is seal the guy out. Don't ever let him inside your armpits. It's hard to hold somebody down if you can't get underneath their arms. All right, so we're gonna keep them out of our armpits. All right, so first things we're gonna worry about here. Andrews, come on. Andrews goes down. All right, Andrews goes down, I'll put a leg in, immediately he sits that knee up, goes to his hip. Here, all right, he's gotta be in a ball, chest facing the mat as much as he can. All right, if I've got a power half here, which I would, all right, he's gotta worry about sealing me out here, which means he's gotta get my hands out of here. So you gotta use your hands and fight, get your elbow in. All right, don't grab the guy's hand and push it all the way out here. All right, we don't need to do that. All you need is to push his hand down far enough to get your elbow in, and now bring your elbows back in there tight. All right, it's hard to find any space between his waist and his arms. All right, his waist is big, it's hard to get in there. All right, so I'm here. Now in this position, he's in a really good spot. All right, he's in good position. He's not letting my other leg in. If he got lazy here and that leg came out and I got my other leg in, there's not much you're gonna be able to do to help this guy on bottom. Other than yell for a stalemate, you know, that's about it. Because good guy gets two legs in and you ain't getting out. All right, don't let two legs in. He's in good shape here. All right, keeps his chest down because I'm gonna keep pulling on him, seals me out, won't let me back in there. Notice what he's doing with his foot. He's kicking his knee, kicking my foot. You can use your knee, or you can use your foot to kind of help pry my leg out of there. All right, there you go. And when my leg comes up, he's gonna grab my toe and put it up here, put my foot on his thigh. Then let my foot go. Do not keep holding on to the guy's leg here. If he does that, what's he giving me? He's giving me his arm. All right, and I'm probably gonna take it with me when I leave the gym. He gives me his arm here in this position. It's not gonna feel good. So you grab that toe for how long? Just that's it. Now here, he's got me beat. All right, we still have to wrestle. He still has to wrestle, but he's got me beat. Watch what he does with his knees here when he shelves my foot. He hits my foot on his thigh, watch his knees switch. There you go. See how this knee came up? That leg went straight. This position here, now that position here, he looks almost like he would if he just swallowed, neutral, straight leg, bent leg. He's getting that hip down to the mat, that leg's up. So when you swap your knees there, this knee comes up, you slide your other hip to the mat. Don't just do this. All right, that's not enough. It's got to be this. Slide your hip down. It's really very important. All right, here. Here, slide that hip down. Play again, sit hard immediately. Here, now you better seal me out because I'm full. Shelf the leg, swap knees. There you go. Good turn. That hip down to the mat. From here, he's going to grab this, put that hand above my knee, above or below. Anybody know why, besides those two? Why Why does he come above my knee here? I'll tell you. He's going to pull on my leg as hard as he can to keep my hips on the mat. Because I want to get on top of it. He's pulling that leg so my hips are anchored in the mat. I'm trying to get on top here. He's pulling my leg. Now he's going to flip his hips, turn his belt buckle to the mat, slide out of there. All right, looking for his reverse to some back points. All right. Don't expect against a good, clingy leg rider for him to just fall off of you. You may have to grab his arm, pull him off of you, shake, fight to get out of there. Nothing is easy when a good leg rider gets a leg in. I can't stress that enough. It's going to be a fight, okay? Here he sits. Seal me out. He starts to win the position. Shelves the leg. Now he's got me. Hand above the knee, pull, keep my hips on the mat, flips his hips, trying to slide out. That's what it would look like in a match right there. I'm going to keep trying to hang on. Good news is, the longer I try to hang on, better chance you have against the back points. We're going to work on that in a few minutes, okay? What questions over this leg slip before he shows it one more time? No questions. Must be because I'm getting really good at teaching, right?